Now, this is a pretty crude way of transferring video files, but we're transferring video files. We'll tossing them at you. This is Elbert Victor Bowden, Dr. Elbert Victor Bowden, who has a wing named after him at Appalacian State University. He is also my birth father. He's a man who had babies with a lot of different people, and some of those babies I never met, but 10 of them I did met. He was married 5 times. And when he got out of the Merchant Marines, not the Navy, he was an adept musician, and he started a country music career exactly in the same era as Hank Williams, with lap steel, light toe-tapping country dance music. And he recorded on Bethlehem Records in New York City on Swing Street as Burt Bryson and the something boys, I forget, Burt Bryson and something else. There's at least one record up on YouTube. You can see Burt Bryson and singing "Burned in Carolina." And so we met up. I mean, this isn't the whole miracle story of me meeting my dad, but he decided if he's going to try to make it as a musician. If not, he was going to go into college, into university, and he became a world famous economist. He did not make money playing music, but he played music all the time, and he had 400 songs in his guitar case. We met up at a place called Fantasy of Flight in Polk County, Florida, and they had a music festival there every year called Wings and Strings. It was basically a folk and bluegrass music festival. And my oldest brother, Richard, played for a long time for the Austin Lounge Lizards. He is an amazingly accomplished fiddle and mandolin player. Well, this is one little story about Snooky, little Burt Bowden, and his musical life. This is a great story.
It's the when and where?
It's Preservation Hall. And I went in there and I wanted to know if they knew a song called "Who Broke the Lock on the Henhouse Door." Have I ever told you this story?
I think so, but I really like that tune. I learned that tune once a long time ago.
I heard that when I was just a little kid.
I learned how to play my spoons to that tune.
Playing on the radio out of Cincinnati, Ohio. At a Clear Channel station, we played country music and special music and all kinds of music. And they played "Who Broke the Lock on the Henhouse Door." And I bugged my dad and I bugged my mom to get that record or get them to play it on the local radio station or something. And they called and they tried and tried. Nobody had ever heard of "Who Broke the Lock on the Henhouse Door."
You're kidding!
Nobody had ever heard of it in Wilmington, North Carolina. This was about how old would I have been? This was about 1930 or 31. So I was about 5 or 6. And come in, Judy. And I'm in the middle of a story.
Be something or other.
Right. The first time I was in Preservation Hall was many years ago. Maybe 20 or more. Maybe 30, I don't know. But anyway, I went up and asked them if they knew it. And they said, "Well, I've heard it. How does it go?" And so I started singing a little bit of it. She said, "Hey man, sing it, just sing it." So I got up there with the band and I sang it. But who broke that lock? Man, I don't know. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? And so this guy who played the trombone, his name is Frog.
That's brother Jack Bowden.
He plays his
Buffalo, Missouri.
Balloon out like that. And anyway, the last time I was in New Orleans, Frog was still there. And I said, "I thought you maybe would have retired by now." And he says, "I'm 78 years old and I don't plan to retire." And that was about 4 years ago. And if I get back to New Orleans, I'm going to go see if Frog's still there. And he remembered me. And last time I went in there, and I just kind of waved And Frog says, "Come up here and sing Who Broke the Lock on the Hood of the Door."
Seriously?
And so I did. Yeah.
All right.
Well, this was about the 20th time I've been there.
Oh, okay.
I've been there lots of times.
Okay. All right.
Every time I get to New Orleans, I go there. And there was a time when I got to New Orleans once or twice a year. For some reason or another. There are a whole lot of economics and finance conventions that are located in New Orleans. And a lot of people like to have their conventions there. So that's how I get to go. Hey, that guy had on a shirt just like one that, yeah, that's exactly the shirt that Judy and the kids bought for me when we were in Key West.
Yeah. I think there was a photo with that shirt.
Yeah.
On. Yeah.
That's the shirt.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who he was or what right he had to have my shirt.
Okay. So he was saying that there's many economics conventions that happen in New Orleans, so he gets to go to New Orleans from time to time. And that fella, Jack Bowden, my goodness, look him up. Kickin' Jacksy. Jack Bowden, he's a music teacher and music virtuoso, banjo player. He's got a band called Kicking Jacksy in Buffalo, Missouri. He's got a beautiful, beautiful ranch with peacocks on it. And just to meet 10 half brothers and sisters was a great joy. This recording was made in the year 1998. In 1997, I was 40 years old. And I met my real physical birth father at 40 years old. He had been with my mom at Duke College of Nursing in 1956. I was born in 1957. But he was not available to be my dad at that point. It's a long story. But an old fella said to me, "Hey, have you ever spoken blessings over that guy that's your real dad out there?" And my mom didn't know who the dad was. So I said no, and I learned about may their favorite food be in good supply. May they never have a flat tire on the interstate in the pouring rain. And if they have other children, may their children all be wise and successful. If their bones are in the grave, may they be happy bones. You know, and I prayed that kind of prayer, and I ended up meeting this guy, and we had a great time telling stories. So that's Burt Bowden's story number 1. Here comes another one.